right. Well, we mentioned that it is our summer staycation series, which means we're on for an entire hour. And this Friday morning, we're spending some time in East Greenwich. And you know, they've got the shops, they've got some dining, a lot of local businesses. There's plenty to do.
All right, Brendan Kirby, he says he walked, but the roadshow vehicle is right behind him. He is on the mean streets of East Greenwich this morning. We're going to check with him this morning. Good morning, Brendan.
Hi guys, I'm just chatting over here with our first guest for the morning, Amy Moore. There's so much to chat about, where she's from, where I'm from, what we're going to talk about here in the segment. And the beauty of it all is we're having a great time, and she's right there. I wasn't lying, she was our guest. Now, I think you made a cameo earlier when I was introducing the show.
Yes.
I think you took my wallet, but I can't prove that.
Awesome.
But Amy, it is a delight to have you here. You are the Main Street coordinator for the East Greenwich Chamber of Commerce.
Yes.
And we've just been discussing everything that's happening down here. You know, people are looking for something to do with staycation, keeping it local here in Rhode Island.
Yeah.
Talk about the beauty, the charm of Main Street and just the entire East Greenwich area.
Yeah, no, we're grateful you guys are here. There's so few main streets like this left in the States, and I feel like we are so very lucky to have restaurants, and we have so many shops, and it's amazing what we do. Our town is great. In a normal season, we put on strolls every month from May to August. The streets are packed, it's vibrant, the feel is amazing, and people are, you know, out and supporting the local businesses. It's been obviously different, but we do have a couple of fun things planned that we're going to try to do.
Well, let's talk about the things that are still going to take place that people can look forward to, because, you know, even though it is not the same, it doesn't mirror summers past, it's not akin to seasons past or years past, there are still some wonderful things that are going to happen.
Yes, yeah, so the first thing we are going to do is September 10th, Thursday, we're going to do our Chalk the Block. We do that every year, part of our arts stroll. And that'll happen different. We're going to space things very differently, masks, everyone brings their own chalk, there's really no contests involved, but it's a great way for the kids and local artists to come out and show their artwork here on our streets and sidewalks, so we're super excited about that. The other really amazing thing that we're in the works of doing is every Sunday, the month of September, we're going to be allowing the restaurants and ice cream shops to be pulling their tables and chairs out in the street. So closing off the street for a good portion of the afternoon to evening.
Oh, good. So
and
allowing
allowing
close to traffic.
Close to traffic.
Right.
Yeah. So we're going to allow the diners to be out, really enjoy the restaurants, you know, increase their capacity.
Right. And you alluded to masks. Let's talk about the precautions that are in place that you are taking to make sure that everyone stays as safe as possible.
Yeah, I mean, the restaurants, shops have done a great job. Everyone's wearing their masks. We find as though people on the streets have been very conscientious and courteous of their neighbors. Everyone kind of wearing those masks. Anything we do in the streets, it'll maintain that way with masks always.
And I love coming down here and enjoying the waterfront. Let's talk about those attractions, just what, you know, which ones are open, which ones are ready to welcome people, and just maybe some of your favorites.
Yeah, so the restaurants down on the waterfront are all open. They all have amazing outdoor dining, which has been wonderful for them and for the patrons of EG. The other wonderful thing we do have that many people may not know is we have two boat launches down on the waterfront. So the town has implemented two areas where you can store your kayaks and paddle boards. So the bay is an amazing place to bring your paddleboard out. I go out at least once a week with friends, my kids.
I was going to say, do you have a favorite activity to do down
here? That is, yeah, kayaking and paddleboarding is our favorite for sure. You could pull right up to some of the restaurants. You can grab some lunch and then paddle on off. It's wonderful.
I've stood up for many a date down there by the waterfront, so I'm very familiar with it.
Great.
But, you know, all kidding aside, you mentioned your kids, and great for families as well.
Wonderful for families, yeah. Tons
Well,
to
we
do.
can't thank you enough for inviting us down here this morning.
Thank you for having us.
I think maybe I should direct traffic a little later during the roadshow. How do you think I would handle that?
Yes, someone needs to. It's bad.
I'll see what I can do, but we want people to come down here. That's what it's all about. Amy, thanks for having us.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
All right, you guys, we're going to have much more from beautiful downtown East Greenwich as the morning rolls on. It is our Friday Roadshow Summer Staycation. Going to learn a lot more about all of the wonderful happenings down here, and you never know, maybe I'll direct traffic. Probably not, but for now, back to you guys.
It's a summer staycation, and we are all staying closer to home this season, but there is still plenty to do. Brendan Kirby, he joins us live this morning from East Greenwich from one of my favorite spots. I hope you bring home some samples too, Brendan.
Will, I'm going to see if they can get your picture up on the wall. I'll work on that throughout the morning, buddy. But yes, you and I both love ice cream, of course. I've made many jokes about my Sundays at the Kirby Castle, but I think I got to come down to this place and get something to go one of these weeks, because this is Warren Sternberg of Clementine's Ice Cream. Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
It is so nice to have you here. I love ice cream. Who doesn't? But before we get into what you guys have, what you're doing, let's talk about this great place. You said one of 2 locations, and you're recently opened, correct?
Yeah, 2 locations. So we opened here in 2017. We just fell in love with Main Street when we started looking for spots. We opened this year a spot in Middletown right near 2nd Beach. So yeah, 2 locations. We named the shop after our dog, so Clementine was our chocolate lab. Yeah, that's the brief background.
Very cute. And what made you, want to get into this thing? Was it just a lifelong love affair with ice cream? I know that I've had one, but you decided to turn it into a business.
Yeah, absolutely. So I worked at Brickley's Ice Cream growing up in high school and college. So always loved the idea. My wife and I talked about it for years before we decided to get started. But yeah, and also a love of ice cream. So I love ice cream. She loves ice cream.
Yeah.
So it was just kind of a passion.
So if people are coming down here, they're strolling Main Street in East Greenwich, I know that the vibe is different. We were talking with Amy about that earlier. Talk about that impact on you, how you've really had to adjust. And obviously those smiling faces are still coming in. You can't see the full smiling face, but you know that you're making a difference. And just talk about the overall vibe. Yeah,
so people have been great, and everyone's been great. We do a combination of takeout and kind of curbside pickup, and then a few customers in the store at nights, that type of thing. So it's been a different vibe, but not an awful one. So it's been a different summer for sure, but overall a good summer. That persevering spirit, that indomitable will of Rhode Islanders, we want to do everything we can to succeed, to help our friends, our neighbors, the small businesses. What does it mean to you to still see the people coming in and know that they're doing their best to support you? It must be so uplifting and positive. It is, and that's what really keeps us going. There are some tough days, but seeing the smiling faces, the encouragement, that's really what has kind of got us through this spring and summer. Starting your day with me classify as a tough day? No, this isn't bad. For most people it does, but that's not why we're here. Let's talk about some of the flavors. I'm looking at some of them right here. An incredible lineup. Do you have a favorite? Is there anything we need to know in terms of the homemade aspect? What do we need to know? Yeah, so we make everything right on site here, and then we make everything for the Middletown shop in Middletown. The most popular is cookie dough, so that's by far the most popular. I don't know if it's our best flavor, but it's right up there. My personal favorite's the vanilla heat bar. But other popular ones, mint Oreo, the basics are really, really popular. And then we'll mix in some specials. So right now we have a key lime cheesecake special. Yeah, and it's really creamy, really rich, premium butterfat ice cream. I'm just looking at some of the flavors, and I think chocolate brownie would be a good nickname for me. Yeah, that's a good one. That's the second most popular. Well, Warren, a great pleasure to have you here. And all kidding aside, so many options, just doing great things down here in the community for small business. We wish you continued success. We can't thank you enough for joining us here. No, thanks for having us so much. When this is all over, I'll come in and I'll learn how to be an employee at Clementine's. Absolutely. Come on in. We'll have you. Sounds like a plan. This is the man here, you guys, of course, Warren Sternberg of Clementine's Ice Cream. You guys should come down and see them, 250 Main Street, a great location. We're going to have more from down here in just a bit. Will, I'll work on getting your photo on the wall, buddy. For now, back to you.
Our summer staycation continues as we go live from East Greenwich this morning, where they have some of the best dining in the state. Brendan Kirby is enjoying some right now.
Hey, good morning, guys. We continue our Roadshow Friday summer staycation down here in beautiful East Greenwich, and now we have reached the culmination of my segments here this morning at an unparalleled spot, just a delectable dining experience all the way around, La Masseria. And joining us, of course, is Sophia Ruggieri. Good morning.
Good morning.
How do you think I did with the pronunciation?
It was pretty good, actually.
It wasn't pathetic?
No, it
You
wasn't.
could tell me if it was pathetic.
No, it was spot on.
We're having some fun here this morning, and the energy down here, despite everything happening, it's still quite palpable. People are in as positive spirits as they can be. So talk about really what the atmosphere has been like down here for you guys.
It's been, ever since, we reopened, it's been really good. I think that The staff is really more likely to help each other out because, you know, we're facing new challenges. But the guests that come here also have been very understanding, and I think they're really just excited to get out and dine again.
I know, you're so right about that, and that connection you guys have with your regulars, with your guests. I'd imagine it's something, you know, obviously you've missed them. You're ready to welcome people back if you haven't done so already.
Exactly. No, I think whenever we see a new face or even somebody that we haven't seen in a long time, it's almost like a reunion. It's awesome. And especially being a bartender, I have, you know, people who are bar regulars all the time that I hadn't seen in a long time. So.
Yeah, that's a nice thing, a nice connection to make. And let's talk about, you know, how you guys are taking all the necessary precautions. You know, you're doing whatever it takes. You're making sure that everyone stays safe when they come for the experience.
Yeah, I mean, again, we don't have that big of a restaurant, but all of our tables, of course, are 6 feet apart. And at the bar, a lot of restaurants, you actually can't sit at the bar, but luckily we have the plexiglass, and it actually separates every 2 stools, so that way you can come in with a party of 2 and still be separated from those who are next to you.
You know what I like about this spot where we are right now? If I were to come back here for dinner, or you and I were sitting here and there were people here, I could just do this all night long.
Yeah.
Just then do this. They would have...
People do that on the glass, on the plexiglass. If they need something, I can't hear them, they tap on it. It feels like I'm in like a fishbowl or
Oh,
something.
geez. I would just be doing it to annoy my fellow diners, and nobody annoys people quite like me. And let's talk about your role here. I asked you before we went on, I said, so what's your title here? And you said, oh, just a bartender. I said, a bartender is the most important job in the place. You must have such a blast back there.
I do. I really like it. It's fun because you kind of get to be a server, but it's also a different experience, you know, being a bartender for the whole restaurant.
Are there any regulars that you wish, oh, geez, he's coming in? Like,
No,
I would be
no.
one of those guys.
No, I love everybody.
And talk about just the overall vibe. I mean, obviously, I would presume you've alluded to the fact that it's very positive, but just despite everything else, everyone's rallying together in this great community of East Greenwich, aren't they?
Yeah, I think it's a small town, but everybody likes to come here from all around, you know, be on Main Street, be outside, you know, right on the sidewalk. It's a great atmosphere. And inside it just has a great Italian ambiance, and I think it's a fun place. You should come by.
You bet. And let's talk about the spread we have here. I mean, I want to dive in now. It all looks so good.
So this is, it's a tavolaccio, so it's an assortment. We have some olives, cheese, cured meats, and then we also have, this is some of our nicer wines. So we have a special selection, Cabernet, and then this is a Gaia, and then this is actually our very own olive oil. So we actually make it. It has La Masseria brand on it, and you can dip your bread and breadsticks in it if you'd like.
I love everything about what I'm looking at here. Do you need like a guest sommelier? Perhaps I could...
No.
That's what I thought. Well, Sophia, a pleasure to have you join us here this morning.
Thank you very
Best
much.
of luck to you guys moving forward. It's just it's a pleasure to be here at La Masseria, and we wish you the best.
Thank you.
Rest of the season. You guys will want to come check them out. You guys, hey, you never know. You might even dine next to me, and I promise I won't do this to you. It's East Greenwich. We're having a blast down here. You guys need to make your plans. Have a staycation right here in the Ocean State and come down to enjoy everything that the lovely community of East Greenwich has to offer. For now, back to you.